How it's going? Happy Friday. I've got this Tanglewood guitar here with a problem with the pickup. Some of the strings were sounding dead and not coming through the pickup at all. It sounded normal acoustically, but like I think it was the low E and the A were sort of not same volume as the rest of them, and the high E I think was a bit dead too. So normally, with a good pickup anyway, this can be sussed out by leveling the bottom of the slot. If the bottom of the slot's uneven, or if the bottom of the saddle that sits in there is uneven, then the pressure on the pickup will be uneven as well. There'll be little gaps between the saddle and the pickup. 9 times out of 10 that's the problem, especially with cheaper guitars or replaced saddles that are plastic and have the little injection molded marks left behind. But this one's pretty flat and good, so it was a suspect pickup. So I've got it plugged in at the moment, the old one, and it's running through the amp. I'll see if you can hear it. Sort of over the kookaburras. That's more like it. You can hear the hum there from the capacitance, because I'm touching that on like an antenna, picking up all the RF crap floating around, and 50 Hertz from the mains. You hear that? There's almost nothing there, and it kicks in right there. So that's where the element starts. Before that it's just cable, like ribbon cable. So the actual crystal piezo element starts about there. You can see the little kink where it used to turn about 45 degrees coming through the body, and then the little bit that was sandwiched in there is from here on. Just make sure you can see everything. Yeah, cool. So about here is where the element starts, and you can start to hear acoustic noise there as I drag the back end of the tweezers across. And it's dead there, which is right where the low E string is, because the hole's this side, so it comes up and goes that way. Sort of dead there until you get to around the middle and it starts to make a noise. Now there's also a bit of crackling when you touch it around that area. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So it looks like it's broken the connection to the actual crystal quartz sandwichy to the pickup, whatever you want to call it. And there appears to be some breaks in it up here as well. It sort of drops in and out. Dead spot there. Sort of drops in and out as you go along. You're off, are you?
Sure. There.
So we'll compare that with the new one, which I had to order from the US. The little connector there. It's directional and it shows the polarity with the little arrow, which it shows on the pickup, the preamp inside. This one looks a bit higher quality. It's got shielding, which is nice, because that old one did pick up a fair bit of noise from just having that 2-layer ribbon on it. So hopefully that's better for noise as well. Let's get this plugged in. Poke your tongue out at just the right angle for this. I need some light in there, I think. So that's a new one. Let's just compare the two, eh? Yeah, perfectly even all the way up. And it's got a little plastic bead on there, which I guess is to make it so if the slot's not perfectly square, the bottom of the saddle will still seat on it, and maybe to avoid damage to the element as well, which is pretty smart. So yeah, these pickups aren't cheap, and they're starting to be end of line too, which I probably should have bought like half a dozen of them, because these failures are going to keep happening. I don't really know what's caused the initial one to fail. It could be humidity, it could be someone taking it out and putting it back in at some stage and being a bit rough with it. But yeah, it looks like they're probably going to keep failing. I've got another one here I pulled out of another guitar, and it is failed in the same way, so I probably should buy a few of them before they go out of production. Well, I think they already have, but there's new old stock floating around. Yeah, so I'll just stick that in there and re-string her up and sort it. Take it easy.